Saturday in October. A simple name in a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... And the Volunteers will kick it away to start. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Alabama's offense will have the opening possession of the game. It was Alabama in a nail-biter beating the Vols the last time they played.
Yeah, and the Tide doing what they've done. You know, in these rivalry games, they've done such a great job of finding ways to win. They are at their best, Jesse, in these rivalry games.
You're right, David. In most years in this rivalry game, Alabama is by far the better team on paper, but they know every time Tennessee takes the field, they're going to be getting their A game. So the Tide did enough last game to sneak out the win, but they better buckle up because they're expecting this one to be close as well.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The Tide will get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Algier. And they'll knock him down. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Quick handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk about Alabama. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
To the air on 2nd down. The screen, and watch out. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a
perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Off-play action on first down. Takes the easy completion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The give out of the gun. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. He'll start this drive firing. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got an open man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. This time he's got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Give to the back. Quick spin on the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Second down coming up. They'll send the back in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the back. Gonna swing it on second down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Volunteer! They went for
really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass on second down. He's going to take off. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the move.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown ball. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. There he goes. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. He'll keep it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Potts. At the 35, he's loose. Sprinting away. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
How about that job after the catch on a critical third down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up first and goal.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown tie! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
With the grab and the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the...
Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick release by the QB. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Vols kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on that 2nd down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Off the RPO, complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half. But you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. Hold and fire complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's second and long. Quick release on the RPO. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll go with a quick touch pass. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Turns it on at midfield. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. Football time in Tennessee is all Big Orange right now as the Vols have built a big lead.
And you can hear the Tennessee fans, and they're yelling Rocky Top at the top of their lungs. Tennessee's got it going. Jesse, later in the game, second half, this is right where they wanted to be.
I just think momentum's a real thing, and they've been able to ride that momentum here in the second half. When plays have presented themselves, they've taken advantage of those opportunities, and that's why Rocky Top is pulling away.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. He'll try the left side. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
3rd down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Potts. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the 2nd half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it set up on the outside. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. And the returner is stopped. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Vols are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught behind the line. It's Mahoney. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 88 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced. This game must be moving moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job at the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
Off play action. Here's a heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
A little screen to the running back. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Back open in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Alabama! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Alabama, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Turning it on! Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is on its way. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking downfield on first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Got his man. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. He's got him this time. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering toward a score. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Sends it back in motion. He'll set up to throw. Flips it out in the flat. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Man, and these are the situations. They know you're kicking an onside. You got to get it. You got to find a way to get the football. How about it? Get the kick. Get a good bounce.
There he goes. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's it.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick strike complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tonight it's Tennessee who will celebrate its victory throughout the Volunteer state as they have turned back the tide to lay claim to this rivalry once again. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.